Hi guys, welcome back. I'm here today to talk about the poem 3 Years She Grew in Sun and Shower by William Wordsworth. Before coming to the poem, first let us understand who William Wordsworth is. Anyway, William Wordsworth, he was born on 7 April 1770 and he died on 23rd April 1850. He was an English romantic poet. Now, when we say romantic poet, you must be wondering what type of poet is a romantic poet. Anyway, William Wordsworth, he belongs to a romanticism era in the literature in the history of English literature. When we say romanticism, it belongs to the year 1800 to 1890, those poets, because they have these characteristics in their writings, like they emphasize on individualism and their writings are mainly concerned with the love and worship of nature, and for them imagination is superior to reason, human reason, and most of their writings are devotion to beauty. They love nature, they love beauty, so they are known as English romantic poet. Anyway, William Wordsworth, he lives in Lake District of England. This place is also famous for its nature setting, and the name of his house is called Dove Cottage. And William Wordsworth, during his lifetime, he has written 387 poems, and not only this, even with the collaboration of Samuel Taylor Coleridge, they wrote lyrical ballads, which was published in 1798. Now let's recite the poem together. 3 Years She Grew by William Wordsworth. 3 years she grew in sun and shower, then nature said, "A lovelier flower on earth was never sown. This child I to myself will take. She shall be mine, and I will make a lady of my own. Myself will to my darling be both law and impulse, and with me the girl, in rock and plain, in earth and heaven, in glade and bower, shall feel an overseeing power to kindle or restrain. She shall be sportive as the fawn that while with glee across the lawn, or up the mountain springs, and hers shall be the breathing balm, and hers the silence and the calm of mute insensate things. The floating clouds their stage shall lend to her, for her the willow band, nor shall she fail to see, even in the motions of the storm, grace that shall mould the maiden's form by silent sympathy. The stars of midnight shall be dear to her, and she shall lean her ear in many a secret place where rivulets dance their wayward round, and beauty born of murmuring sound shall pass into her face. And vital feelings of delight shall rear her form to stately height, her virgin bosom swell. Such thoughts to Lucy I will give, while she and I together live here in this happy dell. Thus nature spake, the work was done. How soon my Lucy's race was run! She died and left to me this heat, this calm and quiet scene, the memory of what has been and nevermore will be. So that was the recitation of the poems. And before coming to the poem, what we have to keep in mind is that there are some points which we have to consider. Without knowing these things, you will never understand the poem. Anyway, this poem is taken from a collection of poems under the title called Lucy Poems. And this poem is an elegy. What is an elegy then? An elegy is a sad poem, usually written to praise and express sorrow for someone who is dead. It consists of three parts: grief, praise of the deceased one, and consolation. So this poem is an elegy. This poem is written about Lucy. And who is Lucy? Lucy is actually in real life based on William Wordsworth's daughters called Catherine. She lives only 3 years and she died of polio. Anyway, in this poem there are literary devices which is used, like personification, metaphor, and antithesis. And what is personification? Personification is like giving human qualities and characteristics to non-living human and non-living things. Not only that, even abstract things are given human qualities, like here in the poem we'll have nature acting like a mother, so that is personification. Then metaphor is like comparison of two things that are not alike and replacing the word for another, like here in the poem, flower is used as a metaphor. Fawn is also used as a metaphor for representing Lucy. Then we have antithesis. Antithesis means like two opposite ideas are put together to achieve contrasting effect, like rock and plain, earth and heaven, glade and bower, kindle and restrain, which are used in the poem. Anyway, this poem, the whole idea is actually borrowed from Rousseau's philosophy. Why? Because according to Rousseau says that a child which is developed under natural setting, which is reared under natural setting, becomes a far better person than the child which is brought up in artificial atmosphere, like in the city. So even here we will find that Lucy is brought up under nature setting, and she'll become a better person than most of us, because this is Rousseau's philosophy. And we have the rhyme scheme as A, B, C, C, B. Let's see the rhyming scheme. Shower, A. Flower, A. Sown, B. Take, make, C. On, B. Sown and on are same. Flower and shower, same sound. So A, B, C, C, B. This is the rhyming scheme of the poem. And all in all, this poem is about man's connection with nature, and it is also the theme of the poem. Anyway, now we'll come to the stanza-wise explanation. 3 years she grew in sun and shower by William Wordsworth. If we look at the title, I have already told you earlier also, here she refers to Lucy, and Lucy is actually based on the real life character, who is the daughter of William Wordsworth, Catherine. Catherine lives only 3 years here. Even Lucy lives only 3 years. After 3 years, she died, and she was taken by nature, Mother Nature. Anyway, coming to the poem. 3 years she grew in sun and shower. Then nature said, a lovelier flower on earth was never sown. This child I to myself will take. She shall be mine, and I will make a lady of my own. In this stanza, we come to know that Lucy lives 3 years in sun and shower. Means she lives from the day she was born till she was 3 years old. She grew under the light of the sun, light and heat of the sun, and under the showers of soft rain. And after she lives 3 years, she died. And in the next line, we see that then nature said, a lovelier flower on earth was never sown, which means that nature was praising Lucy, telling us that there was no such lovelier flowers that she had ever seen on earth, or there was no such beautiful person she had seen on earth other than Lucy. So she was too beautiful that Mother Nature said she will take Lucy as her own, and she will make Lucy an ideal lady. She will take care of her. She will take full charge of Lucy's life and make her into an ideal woman. So Mother Nature will act as a guardian angel to Lucy. In the first stanza, what we can see is that Lucy lives only 3 years. After she died, she was taken in the arms of Mother Nature. Then Mother Nature will look after Lucy, and she will make Lucy more presentable than a normal human being would. Now the second stanza, coming to the second stanza. Myself will my darling be both low and impulse, and with me the girl, in rock and plain, in earth and heaven, in glade and bower, shall feel an overseeing power to kindle or restrain. Here there is a use of antithesis, low and impulse, rock and plain, earth and heaven, glade and bower, kindle or restrain. By the way, in this stanza, Mother Nature is telling us how she will make or how she will bring up Lucy as an ideal woman. This is her plan. She said that she herself will be an inspiration to Lucy and she will teach both law and impulse. Law means the good things and the bad things. She will teach her. And not only that, she will even teach like the moral. Impulse means like emotions, morals, and ethics. She will teach good things and bad things, and she will also teach those morals or emotions. And with me, the girl in rock and plain means she will teach her about the secrets of the mountain, the secrets of the plant, and she will teach her about the earth, the heaven. She will teach about the glade. Glade means an open space. Bower means even the shady places. That means she will learn everything, as in every nook and corner of the whole world. There will be nothing left. Lucy will attain all the knowledge which she is supposed to attain. And after having all this knowledge, she will have an overseeing power. Means she will be able to differentiate between rational and irrational. And after she attain those wisdom, she will be able to kindle or restrain. Means she will be able to decide or to know between the good things and to restrain from the bad things. Means she will attain knowledge. Mother Nature will teach her all the knowledge which are supposed to be taught. Now in the third stanza, the whole idea is that Lucy will be enjoying the beauty of nature. After attaining the knowledge, now she will be enjoying nature's beauty. She shall be sportive as the fawn that while with glee across the lawn or up the mountain springs, and hers shall be the breathing balm, and hers the silence and the calm of mute insensate things. See, earlier I told you that this poem is based on Lucy, and Lucy is another name for Catherine, the daughter of William Wordsworth, who died of polio. In real life, she was restricted to movement. However, after she was taken by Mother Nature, she will be enjoying and she will be running about and enjoying nature. She will be just like the fawn. Means Lucy will be very playful, and she will be enjoying nature. She will be running like the young deer across the lawn, across the grasses. She will be very playful and energetic, just like the fawn. And not only that, she'll be full of energy, that she will be climbing the mountain and enjoying the spring. And she will also possess those healing balm, breathing balm. When she get hurt or when she has wounds, she will be able to treat herself. And not only that, she will be even able to be silent and be calm, just like those insensate things, just like those inanimate objects of nature. That means she will learn to run, and she will learn to enjoy, run, be merriful, be joyful, be noisy, and also at the same time she can stay calm, just like those inanimate objects. Coming to the fourth stanza, in this fourth stanza, after enjoying natures, here we will come to know that Lucy will grow stronger. The floating clouds their stage shall lend to her, for her the willow band, nor shall she fail to see, even in the motions of the storm, grace that shall mold the maiden's form by silent sympathy. See the clouds? This cloud, nature will give whatever they can give to Lucy, so that Lucy will become a maiden's form, an ideal woman. So the cloud will be lending their dignity, their grandeur to Lucy, and even the willow will give her modesty or humble qualities to her, and she will not fail to see, even in the motion of the storm. Then she'll grow stronger. Once she grows stronger, just like the storm, she'll become very powerful, and she'll be full of power and grace, and any obstacle that comes in her way, she'll be able to resist. And these qualities which is given to Lucy will be done without her being conscious, means silent sympathy. Okay guys, I hope you understand up to the 4th stanza. Now coming to the 5th stanza. In the 5th stanza, it is depicted that Lucy will not only grow stronger, but she will also become more beautiful. The stars of midnight shall be dear to her, and she shall learn her ear in many a secret place where rivulets dance their wayward round, and beauty born of murmuring sound shall pass into her face. Here in the 5th stanza, it states that someday Lucy will display all her beauty just like the stars in the sky. Midnight sky means on a cloudless midnight sky, the star which is beautiful, just like that Lucy will someday display all her beauty. And she's not only beautiful, she is very closed and loved by nature, that nature will take her to many secret places, like where the rivulets dance their wayward round, means where there are many rivers, where their beauty is born of their rushing sounds of water, clear water. They will take her to this secret place, and they shall give the beauty, pass it down to her, and make her face beautiful. She'll be beautified by nature. So not only she grows stronger, she also grows more beautiful. Now coming to the 6th stanza, the last 2nd stanza. In this last 2nd stanza, nature is talking about how she will be giving Lucy physical and mental growth. And vital feelings of delight shall rear her form to stately height, her virgin bosom swell. Such thoughts to Lucy I will give, while she and I together live here in this happy dell. Okay guys, here vital feelings means every necessary and favorable feelings of joy that she will be finding in nature, that will make her physically grow into a divinely tall and divinely fair human being. When I say human being, I mean in nature's world, not on earth. And not only that, here this line, her virgin bosom swell, which signifies that there will be a physical and attractive growth, and she'll look so lovely, she'll become so pretty, that she will attain physical maturity. And not only that, such thought to Lucy I will give, while she and I together live here in this happy dell. She will also, Mother Nature also will shape her thoughts into the height of maturity. So they both will live happily together in the valley, means in this happy dell, means in the place where Mother Nature lives. She will live together with Lucy. She would accompany her, and she would give every possible necessary items, or every possible qualities to her, and she will make her grow into a very beautiful, strong, and ideal woman. This is the last stanza. Thus nature spake, the work was done, how soon my Lucy's race was run. She died and left to me this heat, this calm and quiet scene, the memory of what has been, never more will be. In the last stanza, we come to know that up to the 6th stanza, the speaker is nature. Nature is telling us how she will rear Lucy, how she will make her into a beautiful maiden in nature's world. Then finally, after she has done the work, she said, thus nature spake, the work was done. Nature said, at last Mother Nature said, she had finished doing the work of educating Lucy. But from the 2nd line of the last stanza, we come to know that the speaker is changed and transferred to the poet. The poet said, How soon my Lucy's race was run. She died and left to me this heat, this calm and quiet scene, the memory of what has been and never more will be. Here the speaker uh, is showing his grief over the loss of Lucy. Lucy's race was run means the life journey of Lucy is finished. A race has its beginning and its end. So her race was run means Lucy was taken from him. Her life was prematurely cut off. She died only after attaining 3 years old. So after she died, what she left to the poet was he means like a barren land. He feels dry, and the atmosphere is very quiet and calm. Means there's a void, a big void in the heart of the poet. You know that when you are around with a child, you will know that the atmosphere is very noisy, and like you told them, please stay quiet, be quiet, why are you so noisy? But when you are not with them, you came to realize the emptiness. So just like that, the poet also feels empty, quiet and calm without Lucy in his life. The memory of what has been and never more will be means the poet is now only left with the memory of Lucy, and he will never ever be able to see her again. So this is the whole poem explanation. I hope you understand. Now coming to the question and answer. This child I to myself will take, she shall be mine, and I will make a lady of my own. Who speak these lines and why? Here the speaker is Mother Nature. She said she said so because there was none lovelier than her, and Mother Nature would like to educate her, to teach her nobler things. What does the poet tell us about Lucy's education by nature? The poet shows that Lucy's education by nature makes her a superior human being, as she was reared away from the common world of human beings. So Lucy's education by nature is far more superior than the normal education that we have here. The memory of what has been and never more will be. Explain the meaning of the above lines. Here it means that the poet cherishes the sad and sweet memory of the past, and she will never return to him. The poet compares Lucy to a fawn. How is the comparison apt? The poet says that nature would bring up Lucy like the fawn, which means that Lucy will be playful and she'll be full of energy. So the comparison is appropriate, as both would be playfully active. Nor shall she fail to see, even in the motions of the storm, grace that shall mold the maiden's form by silent sympathy. What does nature mean in the perfect development of beauty and grace of Lucy? Question number 5, answer. By perfect development of beauty and grace of Lucy, nature means that Lucy would grow strong enough to overcome any challenges. She would never fail to choose right. The last question, what happened when Lucy died? When Lucy died, she was transformed into a woman, an idealization of a woman. She was transformed into a woman which is idealized by nature, like she becomes a fully grown woman who is far more superior than the normal human being. Okay guys, I hope you understand the lesson. If you don't understand, please ask question in the comment section and I would reply you. Anyway, thank you. Have a nice week ahead. See you soon. Bye bye.